Hello and God bless. Welcome to our September 16th edition of New Mercies. Today we celebrate the memorial of St. Cornelius, who was a pope, and St. Cyprian, who was a bishop. Both of them were martyrs. Let's remind ourselves the Lord's acts of mercy are not exhausted. His compassion is not spent. They're renewed for us each morning. Today I'd like to focus on our first reading, Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, chapter 12, verse 31, to chapter 13, verse 13. And this is the favorite reading at weddings, probably. Brothers and sisters, strive eagerly for the greatest spiritual gifts, but I shall show you a more excellent way. If I speak in human and angelic tongues, but do not have love, I am a resounding gong or a clashing cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and comprehend all mysteries and all knowledges, and if I already have faith so as to move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away everything I own, and if I hand my body over so that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is not jealous. Love is not pompous. It is not inflated. It is not rude. It does not seek its own interest. It is not quick-tempered. It does not brood over injury. It does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but it rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. If there are prophecies, they will be brought to nothing. If tongues, they will cease. If knowledge, it will be brought to nothing. For we know partially, as we prophesy partially. When the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I used to talk as a child, think as a child, reason as a child. But when I became a man, I put aside childish things. At present, we see indistinctly, as in a mirror, but then face to face. At present, I know partially, but then I shall know fully, as I am fully known. So faith, hope, and love remains. These three, but the greatest of these is love. Looking at that reading, the part that sticks out to me is the idea of being a noisy gong, and how theologians and spiritual writers often talk about God's plan for salvation being a symphony. Many different instruments and notes and melodies coming together in a beautiful way. And so I can, by myself, be a noisy gong that causes distraction and frustration and eventually passes away. Or I can unite myself to the plan of salvation and play a significant role in God's symphony. The challenge is up to us to accept God's call to be his faithful disciples. We can either listen to the divine conductor or do things our own way. But ultimately, if we do things our own way, we will find our lives silenced and without meaning. Let's ask God today for the grace to be humble and submit our wills to his. May Jesus Christ be praised, now and forever.